warte mal.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you. Can I come in?
It's a bit late, but I think I can spare a few minutes. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lex.
Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Der will schon wieder anbaggern.
Dorota
Er
said
ist
she knew
sexsüchtig,
you.
glaube ich.
You're dating Violet, aren't you? I know what you did to Dorota.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her. You seduced her.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
Dorota says she knew you.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No, sure.
Mal schauen, was er hat.
Ah, den habe ich auch gehabt.
Den hast auch. Schau, der Kies auch.
Na geh. Was ist denn das jetzt? Was sind die Pillerchen
Here,
gewesen?
I've only got vodka. You're old enough to drink, right?
Jo.
Of course.
Also
Does
das,
it matter?
das gefällt ihm gleich. Das ist so.
I like you already.
You're dating Violet, aren't you?
No, we're just friends.
That's not what you told Sam. That's not what Violet thinks.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Doesn't see what clearly? What do you mean, handle her?
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
Okay, das heißt, jetzt ist genau. Nix. Ich hätte noch mehr erwartet. Dann probieren wir es einmal mit ihr, bevor wir mit den zwei Männern, mit dem Rain haben wir schon. Mit Chief und mit dem
Rain?
und mit dem Chief und mit dem anderen noch. Ich habe den Namen vergessen. Mit ihm. Der fehlt uns dann auch noch.
Johnny, Billy? Wer heißt das denn?
Werden wir dann sehen gleich. Okay, mit ihr habe ich aber vorher gehabt. Zum Sekt, zum Fahren eigentlich. Oscar. Ist wahrscheinlich hier nicht da. Sekt ist auch nicht da. Was können wir dann mit ihr machen? Anscheinend gar nichts.
Da war halt nicht.
Den Chief nehme ich immer zum Schluss, weil ich weiß nicht.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Weißt du, was ich jetzt mache? Jetzt mache ich mal, jetzt mache ich es umgekehrt einmal. Jetzt gehe ich zuerst zu den anderen.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
Oscar
Is it
heißt er,
really?
genau.
Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you. You want to make it up to me?
How?
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
What do you mean?
We should sleep together.
That's fair. I'll just freshen up. And you can put it in me. While I think of Dorota's cold, lifeless body that way, at least one of us is still thinking of her. You can go now.
Jetzt hat er sich schon gefreut, ah?
Naja, gut,
Und dann,
das war ja Antwort.
Jetzt ist weg.
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
Okay, zeig.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Munro.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this? No? Anything?
What are you doing?
That'll be all. You can go now.
Okay. Der Chief.
Was soll ich dazu sagen?
Ja. Okay, da wird nicht mehr sein, das heißt, ich kann nur noch als Chief weiter. Und dann nochmal als Sam. Dupont.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Ich werde wahrscheinlich zuerst auch wieder. Ich werde zu Alice
Chief
gehen.
DuPont. Thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Dann.
Have I ever let you down? What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening?
Das ist irgendwie geil.
How do we stop me from dying?
Auf Englisch, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute. Und auf Deutsch, ich bin auf 1.000.
Ja,
Was?
gut.
Naja, das ist geil.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry. It's all tasteful stuff. I haven't seen them. I'm
Just in shock. All the time. How could she be so different? I just can't process it all.
What did you want to ask?
Am I still a suspect?
Yes. No.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space.
Und zurück ins Anwesen.
Claude,
Hallo.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Ja, danke. Okay, das heißt, ich muss als Sam alle nochmal durchfragen, weil jetzt sind wir alle durchgegangen. Oder? Wir sind jetzt alle durch.
Ich glaub schon.
Dann gehen wir nochmal als Sam, aber fangen wir auch wieder draußen zuerst an. Schuhe, ja, cool. Oscar ist nicht da, der Chief. Ja, wir können zum nächsten Kapitel schauen. Aber ich schau trotzdem noch. Schaust du schnell alle durch, während ich aufs Klo gehe? Das ist wirklich leicht. Du brauchst nur immer hindrücken und auf A. Mehr ist es nicht.
Und wenn wer geht, dann lasse ich es einfach derweil.
Wenn ich siehst, dann setzt sich das Achsen im Frankreich.
Haha. Und ich kann schon warten. Dam, 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 dam. Da geht was. Jetzt habe ich mir gedacht, ich warte.
Drück's euch.
Ne?
Auf A kannst du drücken. Da auch was gespielt
Yeah.
hast.
She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do. No, he didn't seem all that interested. It's a shame. He seems like a man with lots of interesting demons.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news. Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record. He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts. About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions, it's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Na gut, dann tschüss. Oder geht einfach, lasst ihn sitzen. Sperrt er gar nicht zu oder so. Ist mir das egal.
Wiedersehen.
Schaut noch blöd.
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her? We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things. Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all. Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe, that was her idea.
Er auch die gleichen Schuhe anschauen.
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor's surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
Huh?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them in exchange for free advertising.
No.
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger? Tarot. Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by? I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it. You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August? The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened. It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town, this one. They slaughtered everyone, men, women, and children, all dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Huh?
Yes, August was built on the blood of innocents. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective, doesn't it? On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Wir tun aber weitermachen. Beim Po waren wir jetzt, gehen wir nochmal zu Alice.
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much. Maybe. I don't know why anyone would be threatened by me, though. I'm not interested in stealing anyone's man.
Grinst schon wieder. Schwänisch. Der ist so pervers.
Probably right here.
Sehe ich schon.
Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
Jemand reinschaut.
Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Okay, Zack. Haben wir gerade der Chief. Gehen wir halt nochmal hin. Na, what do we know? Fragen wir nicht, weil das dauert wieder ewig. Erzähl uns wieder alles, was wir schon wissen. Violet.
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zack.
Das heißt, dass wir müssen das Zack her.
No. Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though. Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man.
Das wäre amazing, wenn ich dann als du hingehe.
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up. Yes. If he ever shows up.
Das mit ihm müssen wir auch herkommen, schau.
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place. Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
Oh, der Schere in der Hand.
Oh oh.
Die haben auch die gleiche Schere.
Stimmt.
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zach.
Als Sek müssen wir her. Und als der Po dann nachher, oder wie der heißt.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you? Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Alexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change? Maybe if we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to. Yes, she's definitely got a monkey on her back.
Was soll denn
I
das
saw
für
her
eine
get changed.
Metapher sein?
She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey.
Aha.
Like they've been burned into her.
Da hast du's.
What the hell happened to her, Sam? Yes, I managed to sneak a look at her laptop. She's been Googling Alice Munro. It rings a bell, but no. Sorry, Sam.
Na gut.
It's a lovely place. It has the third most high-rise buildings of any city in the world. Now that's someone I get mistaken for all the time. It's not me. Chief Dupont has made a mistake.
Aha.
Isn't there another girl you're supposed to be saving right now?
Ramp ist diese, huh?
Honestly? You don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives. No, but they don't like being exposed. If Mercury pointed them out, they're already in trouble. We'd do a reading. Mercury would know.
Schau noch mal schnell alle durch. Bevor ich mich verwandle, weil es das sicherheitshalber.
Mhm.
Nicht, dass ich was verpasse. Oscar ist ja nicht da brauchen wir gar nicht schauen.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
So. So, wir werden auf jeden Fall das Sack einmal, weil die. Jetzt? Der Violet hat
I'm
gesagt,
Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Zach, the game is up. I think you should leave town. I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house.
Ah, sie war also auch draußen.
Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio.
No, you weren't. That detective's not stupid. Dupont might be, but not Sam. They'll put 2 and 2 together.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it? I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police. You lied to me. Done with you. We've finished. Don't come back here again.
Vielleicht hat er sich auf Bondage gestanden und er war nicht vorsichtig genug und dann, oh mein Gott, aber das muss ich irgendwie vertuschen oder so.
Aber so schnell da kommst, ha?
Naja, so wie der drauf ist.
Wenigstens sind nicht die Leute da, dass wir mit allen reden können, ha?
Ja, langsam will ich es dann schon wissen. Wer es wirklich war. Ich meine, ich glaube sehr, dass das Zack war, aber...
Good evening, Zachary.
Oder
That's
er
for
was?
being a creep with Alice.
Und er ist vom Zack der
Now
Auftragskiller oder
get
so.
out of my radio station.
Station.
Jetzt ist er weg.
Na.
Okay, wir haben noch einen in die Fresse gekriegt, passt. Sonst geht's eh, ne?
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm Alice.
Monroe.
Ich glaube, die sind alle nicht da für die Alice. Wo sind die eigentlich immer hin, wenn ich da komme mit dem anderen?
Wie kann irgendwie jeder in die Wohnung rein? Von jedem.
Ich glaube, das soll nur zeigen, dass es nicht dauernd klopf machen müssen.
Nein, aber so im Ladescreen Ding Dong oder so würde gehen und dann bei der Tür macht keiner auf. Zack. So 2 Sekunden. Fertig.
Okay, beim Poe werden wir sicher
Alice.
weiter können.
Do you have the amethyst?
Ja, das Amethysten.
Poe's amethyst pendant? The one we have the buyer for?
Poe's pendant?
Okay, we're playing silly buggers now. Don't worry about it. My buyer would have found something by the time you pitch up with it anyway.
Aha. Dass sie irgendwas gestohlen haben.
Al, I'm so sorry. You mean everything to me. I won't let you die. Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. El, we must finish what we started.
Nope. What do you mean? Let's finish it.
El, I fell in love with you the first day we met. You ripped out my heart, diced it into pieces, and reshaped it in your form. I will always be yours, forever. El, will you marry me?
Was ist denn das für ein verkackter Ring?
No.
Ich sag aber ja.
El, I love you. You don't know how
Irgendwie schaut aus
happy
wie
you
der
made
Kita.
me. My angel.
Ich hab schon überlegt, an wen mich der erinnert.
Are
Jetzt
you
weiß
really
ich's.
married?
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us. And I will leave her. Another heart broken, another family destroyed. Another villainous father.
Is your wife gonna kill me?
No. At least I don't think so. She doesn't know anything about us. Not yet, anyhow.
Vielleicht haben wir gerade ausgelöst, dass jetzt umgebracht wird. Und wenn der nächsten Tag das seiner Frau sagt, weißt du, was ich meine?
Ja.
Jetzt
Zack, weg.
Hm? Jetzt spielen wir immer mal.
I'm Poe, and this is your August update. August update.
Aha.
Vielleicht geht uns die Kraft
Ja,
schon aus.
nein. Ich wollte gerade sagen, war das nicht irgendwas? Da ist
I'm
irgendwie
sorry,
gestanden, du
can
kannst
I
dich
help
nicht
you?
ewig lang in alle verwandeln.
I've just moved in next door.
It's not a very good time at the moment, I'm afraid.
Really? Anything I can help with?
No, not really.
No, not really, das hat sich gerade verdächtig gemacht.
Hm. Na, nicht wirklich. So theoretisch schon, aber ich darf da nicht sagen, was ich gemacht habe.
Hm.
John, I'm gonna be fine.
How long have we been together now?
On the radio? I started at Radio August about 2 years ago. Why?
Hört sich genauso an wie der Sherlock.
No, I mean, do you want me to leave my wife?
I only want you to
Lustig.
do what makes you happy.
Bitte Sherlock.
I'll be waiting for you either way.
Vielleicht ist der gleiche Sprecher.
Why didn't you tell me about Dorota?
What didn't I tell you about Dorota?
That you were sleeping with her.
It was just a fling, John. I wanted to try something different. To stretch myself. I would have told you eventually. All three of us could have had fun together. You do want to have fun with me, don't you, John?
Ich muss jetzt mitspielen, weil wir haben ja schon Ja gesagt.
Mhm.
Dass wir uns heiraten wollen. Und ich zum Chief, schau mal. Oh, das habe ich mal gedacht. Dass beim Chief keiner daheim ist. Dann machen wir das hier.
Hi,